Hello everyone, welcome to Quantum Guruji. So today in this video, we are going to discuss about the library management tool. Suppose generally whenever we are doing literature survey and reading some journals, we'll be having n number of publication or journals, right? It's not easy to remember each and every paper, and if you are not using a specific management tool or any specific library tool, then you'll be struggling to find out the papers, right? Suppose you read some paper and you remember that there is some point that you read in some paper, but still you are not figured it out which paper it was, right? So today I'll tell you a library management tool and how to use that for downloading your manuscripts, papers, and how to use that tool for writing a papers also, like for citation purpose. Suppose you are writing a paper in ACS format or RSC format, any format, and suddenly you have to change the citation to some other format. Okay, so these tools are very helpful in doing all these things. Okay, so there are freewares available like Mendeley, and the commercial version like EndNotes are available. So I'll be using EndNote today, and the Mendeley will be also working similar. Okay, so first you install the software, the so-called EndNote. Once it is there in your system, this is a commercial version, so you need to purchase it or you need to get it from any source. Otherwise, you can use Mendeley, which is a freeware. Once it is there in your system, what you can do is create a new library. Okay, and you can just save your library wherever you want. I'm just temporarily saving here. Okay, temporarily I am saving it over here. So one window will be open like this. Okay, so this is the EndNote library window. Okay, what is the use of this? I'll tell you. Now this is your window. Go to any browser and so I hope you know what is Scopus, right? So I'll be searching some papers related to something. You can search. Suppose I want anything, some keywords I gave here. Okay, so pertaining to this, I got some papers over here. This is one of them. So I'll go and download this. So you'll be seeing this kind of window for any publication or paper, right? This is just an example, or you can see some ACS is there if you'll take, or some relevant any publication you take. Okay, all will be having similar things. Okay, once you are getting this window, you just click on cite this article. Okay, see, remember one thing, each and every publication will be having different ways of giving this. Here it was cite paper. Sometime it will be like EndNote file, Mendeley file, those things will be there. Okay, so that you can do it. So cite this article, you can cite using this thing directly, or you can download this, download citation. Okay, just click on download option. We'll be getting one extension that will be downloaded. Just download this extension and save it. Okay, now that extension has been downloaded, go to your download menu or a folder where it is downloaded. So it is downloaded here, right? Now double click on this. You make sure that your EndNote library is open. Okay, before doing that, now what you have to do is go to this and open it by single click on this. Now this citation or reference will be now going to your EndNote file. Just double click on this. See, now this is updating all these information to your EndNote file. If you come and see here, you can, so it has been done twice. I'll delete one. Okay, so you can see that like whatever citation I entered, it came here, right? So this is the author names, year, and the title of the paper, and this is the journal name and the date of download. Okay, so this will give you that information. You can click on this for find full text. If the text is available freely, or your institute or your internet service has like subscription to the journals, it will try to synchronize and it will get you the PDF file. Else you have to do it manually. Okay, so for here, suppose, so I think, yeah, since this journal is subscribed by our university, so we have the subscription, so it has taken and you got the download file. So you can see here the PDF, see the download file here, right? So you can click here this menu, that is the open this PDF in the separate window, and you can see this file. Okay, and now you can read the file. You can have, like, suppose you want to mark something, you want to put some notes or something, you can do it here or everything normally. Okay, now the thing is, best thing is, suppose later on if you are writing some paper and you like remember that there was some paper and where you have marked something. So see, the title of the paper is here, so it will be easy for you to find out the relevant paper for your communication or writing purpose and all. Now that is the one way. And similarly, you can download all the papers and you can keep it here, and you can form groups. Suppose you are working with some multiple like big project where you have different kinds of paper, like review paper, theoretical paper, experimental papers. So you can have different groups here, and you just go to my groups, right click, create groups. Okay, and here you can create any group. Just I randomly I put test here. So right now we have downloaded one paper, right? That will be there in the all references. Click here, right click, and then you can see this copy to. Okay, no, not copy to, yeah, move, add reference to. Okay, so this add reference to will show you the different groups that you have created and where you want to move this specific paper. Suppose this paper I want to move in the test folder, it will be going to the test folder now. Okay, so in the test group it will be shown. Similarly, you can create multiple groups and you can download n number of papers, and you can similarly keep it like this. Not only this, and there are more type. These things you can see always change. Go to the setting menu and whatever things you want, you can change. Okay, so like you want something years, whatever things you want, you can just fill it. No problem. Okay. Fine. So this is the way of downloading the files or papers and keeping in a simple format in this library. Fine. Now, how to use this paper or this tool while writing a paper for the citation purpose and all. Okay. So for I'll open one Microsoft. Okay. Yeah. Word file. Now I'll show you how I'll citing this paper. Suppose I have just downloaded one, right? I'll download multiple files so that I'll be easily showing you. Okay, and in this way you'll be getting like other how papers will be coming to the other journals. Okay, just assume this is the paper I am looking for, and see the I'll save here publication. Okay, so here you can see that site. Okay, just click on this site. See, if you are using Mendeley, you can directly add to Mendeley, that is a freely available soft, and you go to site, and here there are certain menus. Since we are using this EndNote, so you can export citation to RIS. Fine, click on the export citation to RIS and just save it somewhere. Now it will be going to your download. Double click on this. Once you are done, this will be going to your EndNote file. You can go and check, it is there, right? Now you can move it to the specific group. Suppose I moved it to this group. Now this group has two papers, and you can synchronize with this find full text. If it is available, it will come. Otherwise, we have to do it manually. How to do it manually is click here, right click, and yeah, edit references, and then you can add that file. That is one way. Now suppose you have the PDF file or the paper and you want to insert it here, and these things, like everything you want it to be coming automatically, that also you can do. For that, what you need to do is export no, format papers. I need to import papers. Outlet file, okay. Yeah, file attachment. So in case of file attachment, you can do the manually, you can add any file to any paper. Or in case suppose you want to insert some of the file, you can import here, right, as a file or as a folder. That directly you can import. Okay, and you can, if you want to change anything, you can do it here. Go to the edit menu, and whatever you change you want to make, that will be done here. Now I'll tell you how to use this tool for writing your paper for the citation purpose and all. Fine. Suppose you are writing any paper, anything you are writing, and in between you think that you want to add this some citation here. Okay, yes, you need to add this paper as a citation over there. How you'll do this? First of all, what you need to do is in your when you are installing this EndNote software, so there will be one menu will be created here called as EndNote. Right now, this first thing is what style you want. Suppose you want some kind of, since I am a chemist, so generally I use ACS or RSC. So I am just selecting ACS here. This is some other journal in ACS. Suppose I am taking mm, some review chemical. Yeah, so suppose I'm taking Journal of American Chemical Society. Just click on it. Okay, you have selected from here. Now same thing you have to do in the EndNote also. Go to the library, and yeah, in the tool you need to see the style, output style. So go here and search for your style manager, and there you have to select this that style. So that was what style? Journal of American Chemical Society, right? So just select that. Yeah, Journal of, okay, yeah, American Chemical Society. Just select it. Once it is selected, okay, so make sure that is selected. Okay, okay, so once that is selected, what you need to do is go to your doc file. Okay, and go to the insert citation. Before doing that, suppose you want to select insert this citation, just select it and go to the insert citation. Since we have already selected the paper, so you need to click on insert select citations. Otherwise you have to click on insert citation, and then you need to select the paper, specific paper that you need to cite here. And I'll click here insert citation. Okay, so now you can see that like the paper is cited in the format of JCS. Okay, now if you want to change the, suppose, and at the writing itself you think that you want to change this JCS to some other, like you want to change it to Chicago, you can do this. Click here and it will come like this. You want to change this to some other, suppose you want to change it to APA, you can do it. So whatever way you want, you can do this. Okay, so this is one way. And suppose while writing there are suppose multiple citations, you just click, like going on selecting and clicking, you'll be it will be easily done here. Okay, and if suppose once you have saved this file, and later on also suppose this file is written in JCS format, and later on you are thinking that you want to submit in the some of the journal of RSC like chemical science, so in that case simply you have to select, go to the style here and just select chemical science from this, and it will be done. Update it, update the citations and bibliography, and it will be done. So this is the easiest tool to work with. Sometime there may be some kind of error also. So error in the C, this is the new papers are coming with the good format, so that will be fine. But the old papers like 90s or 80s paper may not have those specific things. So this software may not catch each and every things from old papers. So make sure when you are downloading some old communication, so each and everything is on point. Suppose if you are an APA format is there, so last name will be coming first, then your first name, initial, and with the separated by a comma. Fine. So you have to make sure that these things is continuing everywhere in the specific style. Okay, if it is not, you just manually you can change it. How to manually change it? So there are two three ways of doing this. You can directly go to this EndNote library, and here itself you change the things. Okay, once you have changed here, then go and click on this update citations library. It will do it. Okay, it will automatically, it will change everything. Suppose one more paper you want to add here. This paper I will add. Okay, I have selected it from here. Now go to the insert citation, insert selected citations. Now that paper will be also added here, but I want in JCS format, so it will be coming like this. This is one paper. Second one. Okay, so I'll add the second paper also. This is the first paper, and hopefully this is the second one. Okay, so two paper it has added in this one place. Okay, so if you want to delete any paper, you can directly delete from here. It will be deleted. Okay, suppose you want to add this both of the citation to one specific, then you can directly click and it will be added here like this, right? I don't know, there is some kind of peculiarities. It should not come like this. Annotated, you will be getting like this. Author date, Chicago is coming like this. Okay, whatever. Yeah, okay. So you are getting like this. So you'll be getting your citations perfectly over here. Okay. And suppose you want to change some ordering here. Suppose instead of two, if you want to make it one, suppose here the two is this reference and one is this reference. If you want to change, right click here and go to the edit citations, and here go to the more menu, and in this more menu you can drop up and drop down menus there. Okay, using this you can make this going up and down. Suppose you want to change, interchange this citation 1 with 2, make it that. That's all. Now this Jang it all will be coming as first. Once this is done, then click on OK. So now you see Jang it all is that first. So these are different ways of doing this. So in this way you can easily, this will reduce your pain while writing a communication, right? If you know these kind of specific tools. So using this you can write your manuscript like this. Okay, not only this, and you can also create a library for your manuscripts, so that all, say suppose you have multiple project, for each project you create one library. In one library you just create several groups. In each groups you make sure the papers are specifically there. Now what you can do is, suppose you think that this paper is very important for you, right click here and go to the rating menu, and then you can rate it. If suppose you are thinking it is very important, put 5 rating over here. Okay, and rating, since space is less, rating is not shown here. What you can do is click here to setting, and now here instead of this reference type you can select something, rating. Where is the rating? Is there somewhere? It should be there somewhere. We'll select that. Is that okay? Okay, I cannot see. Where is that? Yeah, it's here, rating. Click on the rating, so rating will be coming here. Okay, if you want to put this date, okay, otherwise you can simply last updated. You can simply remove this if you want. and if you want to put something, you can just keep it here. Okay, that depends on you. Whatever you want, you can do it. So this is the way this software will be used. Similarly, you can use Mendeley will be also used similarly. You have to go to this specific journal site, and you need to just import this citation, and then it will be going to your the Mendeley library, and then same thing you have to do with that. Okay, so if you have any doubt pertaining to this library management tool, just put in the comment section. Thank you for watching video. Don't forget to subscribe and share my video. Thank you.